We're going to Asia! Get excited, everyone. I am headed on a 15-day journey right now to go through Taiwan, Japan, and then China to visit some family. It's just me and my mom. It's going to be a whole thing, and I'm going to record a minute of footage every single day so that you can come along on this journey with me. So get excited, get pumped, and I will see you guys soon.
Welcome to day one of May's Adventures in Asia for the PMS podcast. I got to the airport bright and early for this 10:40 a.m. flight. I literally left my house at 7 a.m. and I did not get to my hotel until literally 7 a.m. PST 24 hours later. But the flight was eventful. We had to stop in a different city in Taiwan on the opposite side of the island because of thunderstorms, but we were able to get there eventually, and I got to see my mom, and she and I went to our hotel in the Hilton in Taipei and finally got some rest. So I hope you enjoy this day one. I will see you guys tomorrow. I am exhausted, and let's all please get some sleep. Oh, look at this wooden room key. Also, it was super sick. And this room is beautiful. I also took some time to hang out and do a little face mask after we got in, so definitely recommend. It is day 2 of our Asian adventure, and here in Taiwan, we decided to do a little self-care day. So after breakfast at the hotel and a look around at the amenities and the views, we went to our local metro, the Bingqiao station, to get to Longshan Temple, which is a famous historic and religious location here in Taipei. It was really cool to see all the different cultural traditions, especially with both Chinese and Taiwanese gods and goddesses being brought here. And afterwards, we decided to walk to the local shopping center in Xiamen, which was beautiful. They had so many different brands, including a lot of US ones, from TGI Fridays to Jordan to Nike. And then we went and got our foot bath and a nice massage. This was beautiful. Afterwards, I went and got my nails done. This was the current cat's eye trend of nail polish. Definitely got a hold of me. And while I was doing that, my mom was getting a facial, so I went and joined her, got mine done. We got a bunch of stuff, and then decided it was time to eat. We had the best soup dumplings at this famous xiaolongbao place, and then afterwards went home to relax some more. Day 3 here of our Asian adventure, and we had a lot of fun going to a bunch of different little places today, which included the Taipei 101 building, which was one of the tallest buildings in Taipei for a while. It was a fully functioning mall, which is absolutely stunning, super luxurious, and then we took an elevator all the way to the top. We couldn't actually go to the outdoor part because of the weather, but everyone was hanging out. There's so many cool photo ops up there. It was absolutely stunning, and all of these adorable little babies were also hanging out, so that was super fun. The views were incredible. You've got to check it out. And they had so many models as well and little photo ops and this earthquake proof place that helps with the building. I don't know how to explain that, but then we went to these hot springs and there was a cold plunge and hot spring area for us. And then we got ramen. It was incredible. And afterwards hit up the little night markets, which had everything from deep fried shrimp to sugarcane to stinky tofu. Day 4 here in Taiwan, and it is our final day, and we decided to just do a bunch of different little tourist activities, which included seeing the things like the Taipei Dome and the Chiang Kai-shek Memorial, which is huge. It's gorgeous. It's in this huge square with the National Museum, or National Theater, and the National Concert Hall, and this big memorial with like an Abraham Lincoln-esque type seat of him in there. It was really cool. There were a whole gun show thing happening, and inside the memorial there's also an entire museum where you can see different things about Chiang Kai-shek's life and different histories of Taiwan, as well as different art installations from incredible artists like Apex Lin's Simply Love Taiwan exhibit, which is thousands of drawings of Taiwan in postcards and canvases and stuff, so that was really cool. And afterwards we went back to our hotel, got hot pot, and then some foot massages, which was definitely necessary. I think I had blisters. Traveling to Japan today, so basically the entire day was spent just going from Taipei, Taiwan to Tokyo, Japan. The flight was pretty chill, literally only 3 hours, and they still gave us an entire meal and drinks and everything, so that was really sick. I don't know when this plane was made, maybe like the 70s, but it had a cute little mirror, so love that. Oh my God, I'm recording this in a bathroom because that's literally the only place I can ever get peace. So we are actually in a train station right now, about to get on a speed train to go to Kyoto. But yesterday, when we were just getting into Tokyo, we went into our hotel that had its own bathhouse downstairs, but it was a traditional bathhouse, so everyone did have to be naked. So that was fun. Day 6 was our first full official day in Tokyo. We spent the time going around the city, figuring out our bearings, and finding our way to the Imperial Palace, which was absolutely beautiful. We had to walk across this whole park area, which was super fun. And then as we found our way back, we went to these different malls and back to the train stations to get to this temple that had this whole market around it and all these people dressing up and praying and throwing coins and doing incense. And then we went to the Sakura Sky Tree Tower, which was incredible, 350 floors up. And then after that, we went back on the metro, which this is from the speed train. That's fine. And then we went to dinner at this restaurant with my mom's cousin's friend, who we had never met before, but he was so sweet. He bought us so much food. It was really crazy. We could not eat it all, but we had a really great time and looking forward to tomorrow. It was our first official day off in Kyoto, and we took the train from the Narita airport all the way there, which was about 3.5 hours on the speed train, which was pretty chill, honestly. And our hotel is gorgeous, but definitely smaller than Tokyo's. That's all right, because the bathroom is really sick. And so we walked around, saw a bunch of different little sites, including this adorable book hotel and a couple different temples. There are so many here, literally over 100. And there was this little place that had this little cat origami that I started taking all around with me. Look how tiny the cement truck is. And yes, more temples. This is the Toji Temple, super famous. And they actually had cherry blossoms blooming, except for the fact that they closed as we were walking up, so we couldn't go inside. We just took pictures outside. But that was okay. Afterwards, we went around the Aeon Mall, which was huge and had an entire arcade floor for this TikTok I wanted to make to Phoebe Bridgers' Kyoto. And then we got Wagyu beef, which was so delicious, but did cost $200 for 10 pieces, but worth it. Today was my favorite day in Japan so far. We did an entire kimono rental day and went up to all of these different temples and locations after having other people dress us for basically like 2 hours. And while it was a little bit rainy, we had adorable matching umbrellas, which Mom just happened to manage to bring. And we spent the rest of the time kind of cosplaying as Japanese feudal women, and I had this whole like video reel concept that I made, so you can check that out online. And then afterwards we got a rickshaw around to all of these different shrines and parks, and our little rickshaw driver was so sweet. He took so many photos of us and carried all of our stuff and carried us around on his back. And then we went to this bamboo forest, and that was really cool, at the top of this temple with all of the Buddhas. And then we had omasake sushi, which was like 6 courses with soups and teas. And then I went home and I took a bath. Today was a crazy day of coincidences. We took a speed train to Osaka just to spend the day going to Osaka Castle and seeing a bunch of different little things out there. There was a lot of history, which was really cool. And they had this little boat that took you around the moat, which was amazing. And a man gave us free tickets to the girl behind us in line, and she gave us free tickets. And it turns out she went to USW, or currently goes there, when I had studied abroad there in Australia, which was so crazy, and we had so many different commonalities. And she told us to go to the Osaka Aquarium, which when it opened was the world's largest aquarium and is now the largest aquarium in Southeast Asia. So it was amazing. There were dolphins and seals and giant spider crabs and just everything you could possibly imagine sea life related. And we spent the whole time just walking around and enjoying the whole scenery. And then afterwards, we went to this restaurant in Kyoto after we got back. And there was a couple there that is from my hometown. It was crazy. Day 10 of our journey, and we were finally leaving Kyoto. So for our last stop, we went up to the Kyoto Tower and looked out and saw the rest of the city that we had just spent the last couple days hanging out in before getting on the speed train and heading back to Tokyo. And by Tokyo, I really mean the Narita airport, which is about 2 hours away from the actual city proper, but we're staying in the Crown Plaza, which is absolutely stunning, and they have this huge restaurant on top where I attempted to do the Tate McRae dance, and I ended up succeeding after many tries, so you can go see that on my TikTok and Instagram. But the hibachi that we had was incredible. It was so cool getting to have authentic Japanese hibachi, and all of the chefs and everything were absolutely amazing. We finally had crab, which I have been begging for so long, and there was live abalone, which was kind of scary. We didn't have that. And then afterwards, we went to the pool and the sauna, which was another fully naked bath, and thankfully I got some footage of it in here when nobody was in there, so don't worry. And then at the end, I decided to play some piano. Day 11 was our final full day in Japan, and we decided to go to Chiba, which was about an hour away by train from the Narita airport where we're staying. This was absolutely stunning. We took a little walk to the beach. I danced around on this little area, and then we walked another couple miles to get to Ichiran, this ramen restaurant that my cousin's wife said we had to try. It was absolutely incredible. And then we took ourselves to this mall in the little city nearby to visit the My Pig Cafe, their little miniature pigs. Oh my God, I was so excited. I had this little baby, who's only 2 months old. I love her so much. And when they took her away, she cried because she had fallen asleep in my lap. And then we went to the Japanese Costco, where my mom bought 1 million of these skincare moisturizers for my aunt in China. And then afterwards, we took the bus back to our hotel so that we could get dinner. We didn't actually eat here, but they had these yurts outside that were cool. And then we went back to the buffet so that we could get full food that we didn't have to cook ourselves. Today is day 12, and it was officially our time to leave Japan, which is quite sad, but it's okay. This airport was absolutely stunning. There was so much stuff to do. There's even showers and like sleeping areas and like whole playgrounds for children and massage rooms and stuff. That's not what that's called, a massage chair. But we took the plane and got to Chongqing, China, which is where all of my mom's family lives, and they came and picked us up from the airport. It was actually a stunning sunset out, and afterwards we went straight to my aunt's house, who had just had surgery, so we came to visit her basically and all the rest of our family, as we were saying hi to them in the same building that they have lived my entire known life. They made us so much food to eat, dumplings and fish, and I got to see all my cousins and tell them about my cool glasses and everything that I'm up to in the US so far, and they were all just so happy to see us, and also just thought I was super skinny, which is classic Asian of them, so good times. It is day 13 and our last day in Chongqing, which is I think our only real full day in Chongqing, which is my mom's hometown. And in the morning, my aunt sent us to a spa where we had little paper undies, and they did electrolysis on my back, which got toxins out, ? Not sure. But afterwards, we went on this whole little journey to see the rest of my family and had a 23-person dinner. That's right, 23 out of 31 of my Asian family members all made it to this giant restaurant where we had the most traditional of Dongbei foods, which is the northern province that my mother is from. And yeah, it was so fun to see everybody. They made me give a little speech in Mandarin. Did my speech go well? Sure. It was basically just thank you for having me. And afterwards, we went back to my aunt's house and saw this framed photo of myself. Leaving Chongqing on our day 14 to go to Beijing just for a quick little layover overnight so that we can get back to the US. We saw this girl in our little riding suitcase, which was sick, and then got some noodles. All of these massage chairs were sick, and I recorded a little TikTok dancing in this airport, which was kind of cringy of me, but you know what? I don't really care anymore. And afterwards, when we landed in Beijing, my mom's college classmate, whose dad was Mao Zedong's ghostwriter, took us to dinner at this beautiful Beijing restaurant, and we got Beijing duck. Our hotel was gorgeous, and they have a spa upstairs that we went in afterwards. Later that night, literally got like a 10 p.m. massage, which was incredible. No electrolysis this time, which we actually kind of appreciate. But once again, dinner. And look at this robot. Oh my God, these robots were everywhere, where they were just taking stuff in your hotel to the restaurant. Technology be crazy, man. But yeah, last day. It is day 15, finally flying back from Boston to LAX. Oh my God, it's been exhausting. I'm so tired. And I almost fought the man next to me for my armrest because I was in the middle seat, and that is my literal blood right. But landing back in the United States was amazing. We are home.
And I'm back. And you're wondering, May, why are you wearing the same thing? That's because I forgot to film the intro before I left. So I actually just returned, and that's called movie magic, folks. We're home. It's been a long 15 days. I hope you enjoyed our little travels throughout Asia. I had a really great time. It was really beautiful. I would absolutely recommend. I have little reels all over my other social medias that you can watch of even shorter recaps that are a little bit more funsy if you would like. Yeah, that's pretty much, that's it. That's all I got. It's been a week. It's been a while. It's been a time. But welcome back to the pod. We are going to be back next week with Caroline Pace, one of Dan Fite Jr.'s friends from college, who is a writer and director and iconic human being all of her own. So get excited for that. I love you all. Thank you guys for coming back for season 4. I can't believe it. This is insane. My birthday is in 2 days. I'm turning 26 on the 26th. So my golden birthday. I'm so pumped. Yeah, that's all I got for ya. I love you all, and I will see you soon. Bye. Alright, okay, actually forgot to say that my music video, The Bird, is coming out in 2 days on my birthday as well.
So basically season 4 premiered a little later than we thought, and yeah, the music video is now out. Go watch it. It is on YouTube. The link will be down below. Get excited.
Edited and videographed by the incredible podcast editor, Dasha German. Also videographed and edited this music video. I am so excited for you guys to see it. Get pumped, get excited. I love you all, and I will see you soon. Bye for real this time.
Are you PMSing?
Love it. Okay, we did it.